what's up? Good morning, everybody. How you rolling here? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. How are y'all doing today? All right, take a look at everything. What's up? What's up? All right. Rest greater than 0, we break their hedge pressure and go to bull zone, which would be an interesting thing to see. We have DD band, which is DD ratio greater than half. So inside of here, the market's likely to at least achieve this. Negative resilience, though, it's expected to come down. Rare case. So it looks like it's a nice balanced clean day. So there's not really much trade activity. I will take bull zone break or positive resilience. Either one of those are good long trades to take. There's no short setup today. Fortunately, Nasdaq also kind of bottled up in the middle here. Nasdaq is sort of expected to be kind of like right here in the middle. So it's looking pretty decent right there. All right. Hold on, let me check something really quick. Testing. Can I hear myself? No, it's good. All right. Mic is looking super sweet today. All right. Good morning, guys. I still think I can hear myself, but... Hello? Testing. Maybe it's just in my head. I keep feeling like I can hear myself through my own speakers. All right. I can check. Hear myself in my own speakers. I kind of hear it. On. Okay, whatever. So DD Band's bot is actually being repaired right now. So we finally have that project going in right now. So the bot should be pretty stable. Day or two. We finally figured out a new way to do it. You write the numbers here. 5333, 5268. What a strange overnight. Tapped the lower band this morning. 5333. All right. Let me know. Is the music too loud compared to my voice? Let me know. Music is a little loud, huh? I'm trying to turn down. All right, so market's nice and stable here. There's really, I don't see any evidence of a move to the upside or the downside. Market's balanced, of course, with negative resilience. There is no long case inside of here. This market's going to press down from the halfway gap, kind of sitting in the middle. Is it better? Is it better? You guys can barely hear me. How about now? This morning we have jolts coming out about 7 minutes. Going to create a little bit of movement. Okay, cool. I do want to look for a nice long setup, at least on jolts, but we need to see the resilience numbers being a little bit more positive. Nasdaq being negative as well. These mean reversions are expected to kind of stay between the two zones, just like the arrows are showing. You see how it's kind of having a hard time moving either direction. Typically, with DD being greater than half, it doesn't want to be in the bear zone. Longing at bear zone is an option, but unfortunately I was not available this morning to take it. Yeah, that's a great play, Anthony. That's exactly what I would have done. Still waiting for any kind of movement. The jolts numbers are going to move the market a little bit. A little bit of downside movement here. I'm going to turn this down here. Okay, that's good. All right. Little pullback. The expected side to stay inside of these little ranges here is pretty much exactly what I was expecting. Nothing good on the bull side today yet. A little bit of that overnight movement has kind of pulled the market around. Pretty much a sizable drop, about 30-40 points overnight. We're still 16 points down off of yesterday's close, so this is a little downside movement. Was unexpected. Let's check the monthly maps and just kind of see what we have on a bigger scale. You know, in general, the monthly maps, you can see the bull side is still strengthening, at least a little bit from here. Bear side especially weakening as well. Let's analyze the commitment of traders as well. So basically, it's still bull setup in general. DD ratio recovering from that one day that it was really bad. A couple late last week. No big major earnings, I would say, today that's going to move a lot of the market. Commitment of traders is still showing liquid market. So longs are longing harder, shorts are shorting harder. So when the blue and the green fan apart from each other like this, as you can see on my screen, when you see that, it's a decent sign of just liquid market. When they fan apart from each other like this, and the dealers are negative or going negative to take the other side of the longing pressure, there's not enough shorting to facilitate the overabundance of longing, and the dealers are negative. So the blue and the red are sloping down, and the green is sloping up. That's typical of a bull market. A consolidated market that's breaking to the upside. Consolidated market is breaking to the upside. We're going to be heading to 5,600 probably by the end of the summer. So this is just a kind of stopping point between now and then. Yeah, this is extremely bullish still. I've never seen such a strong bull reading in general. On tech seems bullish as well. Yep, for Nasdaq, take a look. Oh, hold on one second. Market's moving on jolts right now. Little upside bump. That's really nice little upside bump. Hold on. Let me lost my connection here. Insane little bump here. All right, we broke the bull zone. Resilience is still kind of negative, so kind of keep an eye on this. It's probably see how this works really quickly. I need those numbers to be positive. Keep an eye on bull zone supports. It's a pretty decent long setup. I do like what I see though. Check, check. All right. I definitely like what I see. We're starting to get pretty clean on that one. This is definitely a decent long setup right here. Now we did fill the gap, so let's see what happens when it does try to retrace. We come right off the hedge pressure, just test one more time. And as soon as it pulls back and does that, we can kind of see if that wants to move. Not a terrible sign, not a terrible setup. That S&P is going to hang in there. What do you guys think? Worth touching? Positive SPY res, yeah. I still haven't touched it yet, so I'm waiting for the numbers to stay confident in a long position. So, kind of, oh, sorry, the expected ranges here. So these mean reverting trades, basically, When you open in the bull zone, you usually stay in the bull zone with the positive ED. You open in bear zone, you stay in bear zone. You open in the middle, you kind of stay in the middle. So that's why I write the word expected here. The algorithm is pretty good at seeing that. We're still sitting there in this kind of mean reverting area in NASDAQ, so they're both kind of pointing towards the middle. There's really not a lot to take from this, with resilience not gaining any momentum off of that bump. Market did give a little bit of a fake out for like a hot minute, but NASDAQ never really made it. The S&P made it just for a hot second. So I would say from here, it's really hard to say. Once you hit the DD bands overnight as well, which are these green bands we have right here, market tends to be irrational already. The market or behaves weird already once it's irrational for a tiny little bit. It's a little random after this. The market can be a little chaotic. So we try to find days where you open inside the bands and you stay inside the bands overnight and you don't touch that range. The market moves too far too fast. It gets a little harder to read. And so we usually kind of take them with a grain of salt. Don't trade them that often. If we do, it's just a really small play. So MHP was 52.72 right here. And then HP overnights were here. These are futures calculations. Put this in the bot. Bot should be fixed sometime very soon. 52.97 was that of our HP right there. So look at bouncing between the two hedge pressures last night, kind of pivoting off of them. The overnight dynamics, these are futures calculations. So these are equities calculations on SPY. These are futures calculations in futures. And you see that S&P hit that, just pulled right back down. I'd say from here, hard to say what to do. MHP res is definitely positive. So you'd expect this to have a little bit of support here, but and lack of resistance. But you're going to see resistance all day from bull zone area because you have the negative positive monthly resilience, but negative half gap resilience, this white one. So the white one is pushing down, the yellow one's pushing up. And then of course the bull and bear zone also kind of playing that mean reverting setup here. It's pushing towards the middle. What I would do from here is if it just starts to fall inside of here, it's a great day. Just close and walk away and let it do its thing. I would set alarms again for a second break of bull zone, just in case it happens to take a bull setup. Either case, if there are bears in here, the bear side, anytime you're in these mean reverting trades and it breaks down to bear side, you know, it's short-lived. You need to find yourself a target to trade to. So usually DD bands is it. But we already tapped it once, so you know, from here it's anybody's guess. Any break to bull zone obviously be a clear exit of a short if I was short, just to get out of the way of a bull move. So rare case, and we break to the upside. So the expected move just being where we are. No trades for me on this one. Day I come back, market's just nice and chill. Nice chill day. This is gonna be a this is just untradeable. Anybody that's trying to trade this is probably gonna have a hard time. You're essentially flipping a coin from here, so nothing to do on this one. I'm gonna call this one a day and just kind of hang out with you guys and talk about the market a little bit. Give me a second. I've got a couple other things I'm trying to set up here. Get a new stream all set up and everything.
When was the last time I took a road trip? How many national parks could I hit in 2 weeks? What about hotels? Wait, hey Erica, how much am I spending on travel?
When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do? Erica is only available in the English language. You must download the latest version of the mobile banking app, only available on select mobile devices. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC.
Nothing right now, guys. Just chilling. What's up? Could I take a look at gold? Yeah, let's take a look at gold really quick. Gold kind of had a similar setup to the S&P. It was a balanced liquidity pocket, markets just sitting here. And then after we had the jolts, you know, it started pulling back as well. I would say that just like everything else, there's really not a lot to say. If someone were to tell me to pick a direction, I would err to the bull side of things. But to me, break through monthly hedge for sure, you gotta be very cautious on something. So what I normally do is days like this, I just reserve myself to take a bull side breakout if there is, or just inside of here, just sell calls. All right. Amazon sitting in the middle, mean reversion. Microsoft sitting in the middle, mean reversion. Nothing. Everything here is just sitting in these liquidity pockets. There's no momentum today. We're watching, trying to see if the resilience number starts to show that any of the stocks have momentum, and they're all basically just sitting in the same spot. I don't think we're going to get any momentum today, so this is one of those days where it's just set alarms on bull zone and then kind of walk away. And you expect the market to kind of have a hard time pushing higher. With DD being greater than half, it's not, and monthly maps looking bullish, it's not bear zone enough for me to want to short this. If it does fall off today, then I just kind of sit back and let it fall. If it does rally and we get bull momentum, if this goes above 0 and this is trading up here, I'm more likely to take a long off of the support side of that. Other than that, that's the only trade I say. Like in bull markets, I'm looking for long trades. If I don't get the setup, I don't take it. Risk management's the way to go. We're just chilling now. I swear I need to hire an administrative assistant. This stage of my life. I got so much stuff I have to manage. Like, oh. Taking longs at the top. Let the bear zone back to middle if I can only do that so many times for break somewhere or the other. Yeah, I agree. What a stud. We just took 40k payout from Apex. Yeah. I don't think Matt has anything to do with that. I think the Apex people probably go out there. Look, Apex pays these influencers like a shit ton of money. Like, I know how much it is. I'm not gonna tell you how much it is. Think whatever you think it is, multiply it by 10. And so Apex probably themselves out there with the hired help to go out there and promote their own influencers. I know Matt wouldn't be sending bots or anything to other people's rooms, but I wouldn't put it against Apex to do it. They put a lot of effort into promoting their influencer. They are the biggest prop firm right now. Yeah. He's getting pretty decent payouts from them, yeah. I'm talking about the salary, like the salaries they get paid. Not just what they make trading. Yeah, Matt also uses Rocket Scooter, by the way. Part of his decision-making process. He loves resilience. He uses it for scalps. Yeah. Like, just, you know, like, you know me, I'm the guy that knows things, right? Influencers make commissions off what they sell, but they also make a salary. The good ones do. Not all of them do, but there's a few Michael Jordans out there who get paid a very substantial amount of income just to rep the brand on a salary. Yeah, Matt's a good guy. Matt's a buddy. We've been chums for years. He's good. He's a good boy. Good boy. Good trader. One of the few good dudes out there in the trading world. Also, whenever you're working with these other prop firms and such, they have rules on what you can and can't do, i.e., you know, showing other things on the screen and stuff. Very territorial, so I doubt Rocket Scooter gets a lot of screen time. We talked on the phone for like 2 hours on my drive to Dallas over the weekend. Catching up. Maybe about an hour and a half, give or take. They want the focus. Tradeovate's very big. Here's how it works, okay? Tradeovate has a monopoly on the industry. Tradeovate's top prop firms out there are very much guided by the hand of Tradeovate, and Tradeovate tends to take initiative for its partners and its partners of its partners to not show competitive products. Even though it's not contractually written, you tend to be told what you can and can't do. Being in that boat, so you're really just supposed to show off Tradeovate products. The whole purpose of these funding influencers is really to direct. You know, Tradeovate's whole idea is to funnel people to their services. So, more power to them. But that's kind of why. Oh, Matt has a free account with this, so like he doesn't have. No, actually, no, he doesn't. He has a Pro Plus account like you guys do. So Rocket Scooter has like free accounts now, and then they have premium accounts and then Pro Plus accounts. Pretty much all the old school is in Pro Plus. Free. There's a free version of the platform and there's a premium version of the platform. That's an IQ today. I think that the negative resilience has me lacking any motivation to go after anything here. It's going to fight in the middle for a while, and I want to see when it's doing these. What I want to see is the development of what the stocks are doing. If the S&P or the Nasdaq is kind of balanced in the middle and the resilience number is getting worse, it's showing that there are fewer and fewer stocks filling their gap this way. While the index is trying to push on its own, the stocks are repelling and pulling it back. There's not really much momentum in the stocks, and Nasdaq is just low. Like it's not even improving. So while Nasdaq is trying to make a break for it, just like the S&P is, it's ultimately failing to do so because of that resilience number. It's showing what the stocks are doing. There's not any momentum in the stocks to go higher. That's why I want to see this go to 0 or above for me to take any kind of bullish action on this. All right, there's that push, the attempt it's trying to make. So we'll see if that actually picks up some momentum from here. That being said, you guys, love y'all. I'm going to bounce out of here. See y'all later. We love y'all. We'll see y'all. Sorry for being late today. We'll be back on time tomorrow. Adios.